out. It seemed like you fired 13 of the first 16, and in 3 batters, it just kind of spiraled. What happened?
Yeah, I think, I mean, that's the playoffs, you know, things kind of, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You know, I think the momentum swings are a major thing here, and especially on the road with the crowd gets involved. And I mean, if you look at the inning, it's like 67-mile-an-hour single. I don't know how Isbell kept that ball and down the line, and then the Massey hit. So, I mean, it's just playoff baseball. That's really what it boils down to, I think. But really good game plan tonight. And I think, you know, there's a lot to be said about coming out hot and trying to put up zeros early. I think it gives your team a chance to win. So, yeah, really happy with coming away with the win.
Clarke, you mentioned putting up zero. Feel like you were doing well to execute early.
Yeah, I think the main thing in these atmospheres is just staying within yourself and trusting yourself. And, you know, I had a really good state of mind, and we had a really good game plan, and being able to adjust and trying to see what they were doing, trying to do to me. And it was just a lot of fun. Like Wells and I, we were working well together, and we were getting to good areas and staying away from damage areas, and mixing speeds well and keeping guys off balance. So I think, you know, we made some pitches when we need to. I think back to the Melendez AB with the curveball, and but just really good game plan and really good job between both of us, just adjusting and giving what they're, you know, trying to do to us.
You mentioned a couple times the good game plan. What was the game plan to go at this lineup?
I mean, I don't want to give away all my secrets, but I mean, I think just, you know, you're trying to avoid damage, and when you're playing in a park, obviously this is a bigger park, and you know, trying to get them to put the ball in the air and trying to induce weak contact. I think we knew going into it that they didn't swing and miss a lot. They don't strike out a ton, so I wasn't really trying to go in and get a ton of chase, and I was trying to make them put the ball in play and let my defense work behind me, and it ended up working out.
When you came out, how much confidence did you have in the bullpen to keep it there?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just the complete confidence in them. I think that's been one of our strengths, if not our main strength, the whole year. And I think Garrett, we were talking yesterday before catch play, and he was like, he set the over-under at pitches for me at like 72, 73. I think I hit the under by like 2 pitches. So I think you're aware of how high stress every pitch is, and that you don't really have too long of a leash. So I think there is power in that, like going out and just trying to come out hot and put up as many zeros as you can in a short span of time, knowing that you're not trying to go to the 6th or 7th like you are in a typical, you know, regular season. So you know, complete confidence, you know, getting to the 5th, passing the ball to the next guy, Clay, obviously, and then Tommy and Weaver. I mean, you know, and we have even more guys down there that, you know, get the job done every time. So credit to them.
Brian, how would you describe what Giancarlo means to this team, especially in a postseason?
Yeah, I mean, he's just such a veteran. I think, and I don't like everything he does is it seems like the right thing to do, and he's always saying the right thing and doing the right thing, and he's just a good guy to follow, and you learn a lot from him. And I think when it's the playoffs, it's just, you know, he takes it to another level, and I think there's something to be said about players that can do that. And I think I mean, he's done it throughout his whole career, and he wins us big ball games, you know, day after day. So, I mean, we were all saying it in the dugout when he came up for that last AB, or the AB where he hit the homer. It was like, he's about to hit a homer here. It's like you just kind of feel it that he's going to do damage when he goes up there.